Yo, 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 Momo from the MomoZone, and here we are at the Moody booth, NAMM 2009, Winter NAMM, and I'm here with half of a Nelson.
Matthew Nelson, how are you doing?
Matthew Nelson from the Nelson Brothers. And how you doing, my friend?
Very well, very well. It's always crazy here, but it's always fun. Get to see a lot of old friends. Just ran into Gary Hoey.
All right.
You know, the Moody booth is happening. This is the hang now.
Did you meet Moody?
Well, you know, very organically, to be honest with you. I was walking by, and I'm a big fan of quality stuff. And it was as simple as I picked it up and felt it, and it was just the best. I mean, it's really interesting. You play guitar for your entire life, and you never really put a whole lot of energy into the little stuff, you know, like a guitar strap.
Exactly.
And it's something that's always, you know, you can have a million guitars, but, you know, you have one great strap, you're good to go. And then I met Allison. So when you put the owner of the company together with the product, you understand the story behind it.
What's up and what's going on musically?
Well, I'm really busy, to be honest with you. It's been a really good time for me. My brother Gunnar and I just reformed Nelson, our rock band from the late 80s, early 90s.
All right.
So we've been doing some shows. We played with Boston a little bit and Great White, and it's been a lot of fun. Just kind of starting up again after 20 years. We also have a kind of a guilty pleasure band called Scrap Metal, which you can look up on MySpace or whatever, and it's all the lead singers from all the 80s hair bands. So Matthew and Gunnar Nelson, Mark Slaughter, Eric Martin from Mr. Big, Tim Winger, Kelly Kagi from Night Ranger, Jimmy Jameson from Survivor, Jeff Scott Soto, and we all just get together. Everybody's a player, so it's a self-contained band, and we just play all the hits and roast down each other.
Oh my God, that was wild.
Yeah, so that's fun. Gunnar and I have a tribute show to my dad, Ricky Nelson, called Ricky Nelson Remembered.
Oh,
we're playing lots of venues. James Burton has been playing guitar with us lately, Skunk Baxter from the Doobies, and we're playing to a lot of people with that. That's really doing well.
That must feel good. What does it feel like to do that for your dad?
It's just amazing. You know, he was my best friend. He was a great guy, and the music was beyond compare. So for me, it's kind of like a homecoming every time I do the show.
And you're carrying on the tradition.
Yeah, that's true. And the last thing I got is a band called Red 37, which is a modern rock three-piece with J.J. Ferris on vocals and guitar, me on bass and vocals, and Brian Burwell from Neve on drums. And Jim Work from Hoobastank fame, Live, and Incubus produced our record. So it's very different.
I love mixing it around.
Me too.
As a matter of fact, I think that's part of the secret of staying young and being passionate in your music, because if you get all wrapped up in the same thing and you can't modify it a bit,
right,
then how can you organically grow and move to the next level, right?
Sure, you got to just be open for new experiences and try to speak different musical languages.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, I'm not a jazz guy, I got to admit. I haven't gone there yet, but I can appreciate everything.
Jazz, you could be jazz-ish.
I'm jazzy. Hey.
You know, the entertainment business has changed.
Right.
It's a different game, different players, different attitude. What can you give me to give to these people out there to follow their dreams of being either a musician, a producer, a writer, which you are all?
The truth is, no matter what you do, if you love what you're doing and make a living at it, it's a license to steal. That's really, in my opinion, that's why I feel very fortunate and lucky, because that's what I do. It doesn't matter what you do. You can't give up, and you have to believe in what you're doing. Just remember, too, as a player, you can always find somebody that's better looking than you, plays better than you, writes better stuff than you, but it's your songs and what you do that makes you special.
I always say, you know, we have so many opportunities that are right in front of us, yet some of our nerves or our paranoia can make us blind to this, and we miss opportunities. That's why I think every little velocity, every note, everything counts. I believe that if you're a musician, a arranger, and a multi-instrumentalist, I always say you have a secret weapon. You can read you know, I could look at you, I could say, damn, you need a little bit more compression here. You're missing a bit of bottom end, a little mid, a little frequency tweak here.
It's wisdom. Wisdom comes from time. There's a difference between knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge is knowing something. Wisdom is knowing when to apply it. So I think there's sometimes when you should listen and kind of adapt to that situation. But one thing I always say too is I still meet people that say, why do you do that stupid little gig where you're not getting paid? And you know, why are you going and helping out that person that doesn't have a record deal? Because no matter what, the universe rewards that kind of opportunity. It comes back. I've made more contacts and gotten more unbelievable pay gig opportunities from doing the free ones than anything.
How do people go and watch you? Give them some websites to go check your stuff out.
Google Nelson, just the name Nelson. You'll come up with Ricky Nelson Remembered, Nelson the Rock Band. I mean, we're right there at the top of the search engines. Red 37 do the same thing for that, and Scrap Metal is all over MySpace. So you can find us everywhere. It's just those are the projects, and come out and see us because it's a lot of fun. Whatever we're doing, we always play like we mean it because we do.
Dude, I want to thank you for taking the time to do this. You've got a wonderful personality, a lot of knowledge, and I wish you the best of success to everything that you are doing.
Well, thank you. I'm still learning, Grasshopper.
You got it, man.
Hey, this is Matt Nelson. You're on the MomoZone, and you've been accelerated.